Well, good morning, buen dia, my friends. I hope you are all well and keeping absolutely fabulously great. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's time for a little coffee. Hell, yesterday was a crazy day. As you can see, I got my crown fixed. It literally cost me 370, I think, for the crown, the treatment, and everything else. So that was awesome. And me having such a phobia for dentist, Laura is absolutely fantastic. I have never met such gentleness, such kindness, such a deep understanding of a person that lies there, with a phobia. And I didn't even take anesthesia, even when they did fillings and stuff. And that was awesome. Awesome. So, what happened yesterday? So, today we are moving to Itacarubi. Me, Sean, and Jess. So, chickens, let me tell you about the journey to date. It's been fucking nothing but go, go, go. And emotional. I tell you, it's emotional going. First of all, I love Itacarubi. I love the house. I love everything of it. So, besides that, it's emotional to leave Casa Astral. I've been here for a long time. I made it my home. We converted a house into a home, Susie and I. So, I will be back. I will be back. It's not forever, apparently. We're still in business. So, anyway. So, yeah, life continues here. So, today is packing up and all of that. And the guys are going to be here at 8 o'clock. So, we can expect about 9. But good news, chicken. So yesterday, between rushing around and obviously I'm going to Itacarubi. Everybody knows Quasi is dead. She can never be revived. She's gone to the greener pastures. So since I've arrived in Paraguay, I had a Quasi. Loved it. No helmet, no insurance. Who cares? And anyway, so yeah, she had a life, and I've been kind of investing everything that I make, everything that I have in Camino Verde, the project itself. Obviously, Casa Astral, because we are expanding, we're doing very well. And then the Itacarubi house and all of these kind of things. So I've kind of neglected myself a bit looking for transportaciones. So the hunt has continued yesterday, chickens. Holy fuck. I have to tell you, I have seen some dodgy cars over the last couple of months. Dodgy as fuck. Paperwork is not up to date. The engines are different, and it's all story, 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 story. So be careful, chickens. You're going to get some guys that's going to take some backstreet fucking approach to life, and, they're going to, try fucking take you for a sucker. Because if the paperwork is not ready or correct, I tell you, you've got so much shit, you cannot get that car on the road. And when I say on the road, is, there's no test. It's literally for you to drive on the road and they have a roadblock and your paperwork's not ready. They can take your car and fine you until you bring the original papers. So green ballot is what you need. You have to make sure the car details are correct and all of that. But other than that, yesterday I was blessed. I got myself a blue Volkswagen Beetle. I think it's a 1976, no, 70, 78. No, it had little conversions done. It was fixed up a bit, but that was the best fucking car I could get. Holy fuck. On a limited budget. So off Susie and I went. First we went to look at some Jeep, and then it was a combi, kind of like a minibus Mitsubishi 4x2, kind of cool looking. On the fucking pictures, then you get there. They have, I'm not lying to you, chickens, cable ties holding the panels together. No handbrake. The guy tells us, oh, that's easy, you can fix it yourself, it's quick, 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 quick. Are you for real? And anyway, So from one disaster to the next, and from the next, and then I had to go to the dentist to get the crown done, and then Susie and I dashed off to have a look at these cars, which was disastrous. But the final one was a Volkswagen Beetle. Now I cannot stop smiling because I love Volkswagen Beetles. Um, the gentleman, absolutely amazing. You know, entrepreneur. He does cars. He has still an original Volkswagen, the cargo kind of pickup with a flat bed at the back, double cab in the front and long wheelbase. He's got an original. He's the owner from new. Can you fucking believe it? You should see this thing. And anyway, but when you look from the outside, you look at the guy's house, you would say, what a fucking hole. No style, but you go around the house. Wow. I mean, classic cars. So anyway, I was blessed with a guy that is a Volkswagen enthusiast. Paperwork was in order. Last night we went to, when you buy a car, you have to pay for a contract. Now, a contract is basically about 250,000 Guarani. That is a legal binding contract. Then you and that person with the green cedula, the little card with the car's details and the previous owner's details, you go to a notary. Then when you go from a notary, they sign the papers and everything else. That's it. Done. It's done. So what you didn't do is you just go register the car on your name, and that's it, at your local municipalidad. And that's it, chickens. It's a very simple process, but how fucking bizarre. But anyway, so the guy was like showing me the car. It's not the base paint job, but it's at least I didn't see any rust. It didn't have oil underneath. It had dust on the head and all of that, so it means it's dry. It's not a leaky kind of fucking car. And then the gentleman was saying the car was standing for a long time under a tree, and then it was standing for another year. The lady that bought it ran out of funds. She fell pregnant. Beetle is not practical. So she asked him to fix it and then sell it on. So anyway, family, uncle, would you sell my Volkswagen? So anyway, so we got that. I got it down by $1 million though. So $1 million is not a lot, but in Paraguay it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like the $10, somewhere there. I don't know. But anyway, so every little bit helps, because then when you work in. But anyway, so getting back to the Beetle. So the guy said to me, you would need to service the Beetle and also take care of the gearbox oil because it's not been serviced in many years. He says, but everything goes. He says, nothing's wrong and all of these kind of things. So then he charged me 350,000 Guarani above that to have the thing for me serviced. I can pick it up at noon. What a hell. What a wonderful fucking life. Buying car, a bit confusing because you have to go here, you go, to a notary, you have to buy a contract, those kind of things. And it's always the buyers that has to pay for the contract and for the notary. Now, notaries will be between 150 and 250, depending on the notary. And that's it, chickens. Straightforward. But what an exciting day. I'm still shitting myself. It's gonna be different, not being in the same routine like I've been at Casa Astral. I get up at 3 o'clock, I make my coffee, I have my moment, and I just gather my thoughts and I meditate on the day before and the day that's at hand, what I need to do, how do I improve, those kind of things. And then, it's taking care of the kids and, feeding them and, if there's dishes, do that quickly, and have another cup of coffee, have a cigarette, and, just plan my day, and then it's vacuuming and cleaning, and it's interviews with people, and it's going through documents with people, and, and then it's cooking, and but now I'm stepping out of that routine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still going to do the contracts, I'm still going to do interviews and meeting with people online, still active with Camino Verde, extremely. There's a lot of great minds coming up, and people that's joining us, like-minded, normal folk that just had enough. That just said, can we take a little power back in our lives? Those kind of people. The people that can sit around a fire, drink a nice glass of wine or beer or have a JJ or, just be themselves, not be hooligans and disrespectful, where you can feel that you belong, that everybody's got your best interest at heart because everybody's invested in the same thing. So, yeah, those kind of things is kind of exciting. Putting the house together, it's like I'm not very good at illustrations of what I see, what I envision. I'm more abstract kind of guy. But the ideas that I have is like, wow, it's like cool. I'm kind of scared of doing it because once you do it, it's done. And I cannot take it down again and then redo it. It's not like an empty canvas. So yeah, that's being done. All our furniture is being taken down. I got a new bed that's also been delivered for Sean and Jess this afternoon. So everything is up in the afternoon. So let me tell you how the movers work. So you get these guys with big vans and pickups and stuff like that. Now some of them have a little bus or a little Hyundai H100, whatever those buses thing is, the pickups are. So from here, where I am in Asuncion, to Itacarubi de la Cordillera, it is 1,000,000. 170 something dollars. Really not bad. So Sean will accompany the two gentlemen all the way from Asuncion to Itacarubi and then obviously open up because we'll only leave in the noon side. So these guys should be leaving about 10... 8, no, but if they arrive at 8, let's say 9 they arrive, so they leave at 10. They will be still ahead of us because from where we have to then go, which is 48 minutes from where we are now, to go pick up the Beetle, then we have to make it to Itacarubi. And obviously I'm not going to fucking sling the car down the road. It's just been serviced. It's all T-Man, classic. I even have to wear the appropriate hats and sunglasses for this one. But, so yeah, Jess, myself, and her fucking feline companion will be wheeling down the motorway to Itacarubi. And then, the big clean, the sorting out, the septic tank. Oh, that's a pain in my ass. Trying to get drums. Now, I did go try and look for a pickup chickens. Don't think I just wanted to go for a Volkswagen Beetle. But I did try to get a pickup, but it was just way. The ones that I could get, well, you load anything on the back of that thing, it will just collapse. Some of them, car salesmen are the worst. I was standing and we looked at another pickup and I saw the rust. Holy fuck, if you hit the clutch or the fuel or the brake too hard, your foot will go right through. And the guy was like, oh, that's easy to be fixed, and he shows me some tin metal. I was like, what? That's not even carrying my weight on my one foot. Now you want me to go? No, I said, no. But be careful. Check the cars underneath. Check under the wheel arches. If you buy a car and you smell mold of any kind, don't buy it. Don't buy it. That smell and that never goes away. Never. So be careful on things like that. Take somebody with it you trust that can speak Paraguayan or Guarani, or preferably both. Now, I don't know why it is. As soon as I get nervous or I get overwhelmed, I cannot speak Spanish at all. I understand every goddamn word that they say. They have conversations with me. I will agree. I will disagree. I will give my opinion, but it will be in English. So she will have to translate. So they do know I understand every word that they say, but holy Moses. This mechanic, a lovely gentleman, he couldn't stop talking. And he was talking. And I was like answering, but I couldn't answer in Spanish. I felt so stupid. But anyway, I don't know. This stage fright of my Spanish must come to an end now because it's all about, just being insecure about how we say things, isn't it? There's so many words in Spanish that it has two meanings, my childhood name, Pity, spelled the same, means in Paraguayan blowjob. Wow! You see why I'm scared of Spanish? I didn't know that at all, you know. And I remember I introduced myself in the beginning as Piety, you know. And my crew would all giggle and laugh, and nobody said anything until I met Susie, and she told me what it actually means. So again, there's a lot of words we think is safe, but chickens, it's not. So now I just go by my professional name that everybody always called me in business and in work and everything is Peter. My friends, everybody calls me Peter, so I said, fine, Peter. You know, my nickname was my mom and my grandparents. But anyway, what an exciting day, and I'm telling you, emotional, you know, exciting, scary. It's just awesome. No, I didn't enjoy it that much to buy the car. I'm blessed to have bought this car. I hope could be an Alfred Hitchcock horror or something. But you know, I don't like doing things like this in a rush. You know, I like to take my time. Oh, but this was a rush because we had a week to get everything together. I still haven't bought a fridge, so I have to do that on the way. You know, maybe I'll buy one in Itacarubi, I don't know. They're kind of expensive, those shops over there, because everything is brought in from the city. So do keep that in mind. Prices is very high on certain commodities in the countryside. Like for us, if we want to do a decent shop, I would have to drive to the following town, which is 17 kilometers away. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, chickens, if you have any questions about life here in Paraguay, moving, buying cars, pal, I've done it all. Immigration, I've done it all. Driver's license, I've done it all. I've done the whole thing. Thank you very much. I've traveled with a bus through Paraguay over a question of a couple of months, trying to find my feet, finding my bearings. Because I didn't want to do the expat thing. Let's hook up, everybody meets for coffees and drink. Fuck that. For me, it was about literally, I wanted to know the land. I wanted to know the people. I didn't want to know why everybody else left their countries, because they must probably left the same reasons I did. It was shit over there. So I wanted a new life. But now, if I want a new life, I have to embrace Paraguay. I cannot express and put enough energy into this, because I always say to people, go out and explore Paraguay. If I could go on a bus with my bag and loads of cash and travel all around Paraguay with no Spanish, just Google Translate, and have the best time of my life. Through this time, I made the most amazing friends. I was blessed with Betty and Blas, with Gustavo. My God, there's so many people. I can't even think of everybody's name. Brian, Isaac, you know, Gilberto, Eddie, Danielo, David, everybody. I mean, it's like, come on, you know, so many amazing people, you know, and they check in on you, you know, and they make sure you're always okay. So yeah, love, light, and all of those wonderful on an emotional day. Hopefully it will stay dry. It looks kind of gloomy. So yeah, speak to you guys soon.